All right, new battery for the M3. I've been getting the little battery light on the car. I mean, I probably drive the car on average twice a week. I drive it more now since I've sold the Corvette and given away the M5, but it's probably time for a new battery. The other thing that worries me is I got a new trunk, which doesn't have the keyed entry, and I removed the keyhole on the other side, so that could prove problematic. If the car's locked, the battery goes dead, I'm in trouble. And so I started thinking about, what I wanted to do. Do I put the keyhole back on the door handle over there, or do I, figure out how to, pop the latch with, with some whatever they call those things to steal a car. And so I figured what I would do is get a new battery to alleviate that a bit, and another solution would be to just drive the car more, put it on a battery tender all the time, or just don't lock the car. But I was watching a video of my friend Ben from Gears and Gasoline, and he had gotten this super lightweight battery for his Civic Type R replica project, and I thought, man, that looks really cool. I wonder if that could work for my M3. And so I got online, nearly crapped a brick when I saw how much these things cost. But when you see the weight of it in comparison to the battery you're about to take out, it's a pretty remarkable difference. Now, what this solves for me is that, these batteries are quite a bit more intelligent than your normal, whatever you call the normal celled battery. This lithium-ion version, most of this, I bet you if we took this thing apart, it's a little lithium-ion brick, and then the rest of the enclosure here, there's some circuitry that allows it to sense. Well, let's say you left your lights on, it senses when the battery gets down to just before a complete discharge. It stores enough energy so you can get a start on the car, and you basically press the button here, or you use, I doubt I'm going to keep these little remotes. I'd have to keep it with me all the time, which I don't want to do. But you come, pop the trunk, push the button, and so there's another problem. Maybe that doesn't solve my problem. Maybe I will have to have one of these somewhere nearby. But you can press the little button on top here, and it reactivates the battery just enough to get the car started and then hopefully recharge. So the cool thing about this for me is, even though this costs, I think this is an H6. I bought the 60 amp hour version. It has 1800 cold cranking amps. The cool thing about it is the weight. I mean, I think this one's about 17, 18 pounds. We're going to weigh it. In comparison to the stock ones, probably 70 pounds, 60, 70 pounds. That, to me, is really neat, to be able to swap out a battery. Yeah, it costs 6 times, 7 times more than a regular one. Hopefully it lasts longer, and certainly you lose a lot of weight off the back end of the car. Now, one could argue the reason BMW puts it in the back in order to maintain that weight distribution, so I might be messing that up a bit, but I think we'll be okay. So let's take the car apart. I don't think I'm going to put this on. They send it with a battery tracker as well, which is a little app-based tracker where you can keep an eye on the battery, which I'll never use. So anyway, let's get the factory battery out, and let's put this one in. We'll also have to use an adapter or a device. This is the Carly connected car OBD2 device, which will connect to my iPhone, and you have to register a battery on a BMW, and so we'll have to show you how to do that as well. So it should be pretty self-explanatory. So let's get moving. All right, so let's take this thing apart. All you do is turn this little guy, pull this out, and we got this monster battery. What I hope this thing fits properly. I didn't do so well on the first order. I ordered the wrong one for my Civic, so we'll see. But I just put this on the scale. It's 19 pounds, 7 ounces. We'll probably have to go get a different scale. I've got a big project coming up here soon where I'm gonna buy every single sonic tool and figure out what makes sense of building out different levels of kits. So, again, BMW has this funky little system where you have to register it. And I don't want to go to the frickin' dealership just to change out a battery that should take a few minutes to do. So, we're not going to do that. Now, the question is this thing, because this is a considerably different size. This is a much, much smaller battery than the factory one, but it has more output. This should be an H6. I forget how this thing comes off. I remember it just pulls off. It's been a while since I've replaced the BMW battery. Hold this up. I don't think you have to remove that, if I remember. Doesn't this thing just slide off? Or does this stay on the battery? And you just pull out these tabs. I just don't remember, because I don't think I have to take, I don't think you take the bolts off. There's this clamp. I'm pretty sure this clamp's on the side. I replaced my M5 battery, but that was a while ago. You got this tab here. So the negative's off. Let me go. I know it's super easy, I just don't remember exactly how it pops off. Yeah, that's right, okay. I knew it was easy, I'm an idiot. There's a 10 millimeter underneath this one here. Just gotta pop this open. And then this whole assembly comes up. That was a bit less secure in my manhood. I would do this research before I made the videos, but I like to bring you along for the ride. I should keep my mouth shut in case this doesn't work. Let's remove the negative first. I always get scared, like I'm gonna get shocked when removing the battery. They certainly make this complicated. There's a lot going on back here in a BMW. And then this whole assembly comes off. But I still don't remember how this frickin' works. Thank goodness for DIY YouTube videos. Just pop this off. There we go. Now, need enough slack. Just something's hanging up here. Trying to stay out of the way of the camera. What is this thing not? God dang it, this is supposed to take frickin' 2 seconds. I'm sweating. Remove a stupid battery. about to start breaking stuff. That's free. And there we go. God dang it. It's not that hard. I gotta pop this thing off. Why does that zip tie not look like it's supposed to be there? This one is BMW zip ties. That does not look like a BMW approved zip tie, but now we get to lift this monster out of here. This is a 2018 battery. Now, I don't think there's anything holding it down. What the heck? I took the bracket off. Is it just stuck? What the heck? It should take frickin' 2 seconds. Go back to the video.
To pull the battery out. Now off to that bolt over there.
Oh yeah, you dumbo. There's a bolt in here. I just can't see. This is why I do this like once every 5 years. Pull those out. Let's take this one off. It doesn't look like a 10 mil, does it? It's not even freaking close. So yeah, I'll just do this in about 5 minutes. I'll do this video real quick. 3 hours later, I'll have the whole car torn apart. Okay, now that's out of the way. Okay. Where's that freaking bolt? Flashlight. Hands bleeding. There's a 10 millimeter bolt on the side here that I guess snugs the battery in place. There we go. Oh boy, that was the easy part. Now we gotta get this monster out of here. Okay, let's see here. Let's tuck this up here somewhere. Out of the way. God dang it. This thing weighs frickin' 200 pounds. Thank goodness I'm going to lithium ion. God dang it. Get out of here, bro. Stay over here. Do I need to take that whole plate off in order to get this out of here? God dang. Holy mother. All right, let me go weigh this thing. It weighs a freaking metric ton. Before we go anywhere, let's see if this thing fits in here. Okay, it's gonna work. Okay. God dang, bros. That was gnarly. We just have a little extra space. All right, let me go throw this on the scale, because again, this one was 19 pounds, 7 ounces. Let me go, I need to get a gosh darn forklift. Carry this thing over there. All that working out I've been doing. Okay, shoot. I thought I was getting in shape. The thing weighs 58 pounds, 1 ounce. So help me on the math there. 19 pounds, 58 minus 19, is that 40 pounds, 39 pounds difference? Yeah, okay, so let's get this one. Let's see if this locks in place here. So it's got the same, you know, battery, whatever you call that, the little ridges on the bottom. So this should tighten up. And it's part of the same group as an H6. But this battery, it was rated at 60 amp hours, but rated at 1800 cranking amps, or the one we've taken out, the one we've taken out of here is rated at, what was it, 850? Nope. Missed it. I'm gonna get the battery up against there. This is a lot more than I bargained for today, Mike. I just wanted to frickin' put the battery in and walk away like I was some kind of rock star. Okay, we're in. Step one. Now, let's see if this actually works. Take the little, these are fancy little things. Let's see if this fits in place. Put the clamp on. Nice. Sweet. Fits beautifully. For once in my life, something aftermarket looks like it might work. Certainly don't need 10 feet long for that. It's been a while since I've done a fumbling video. You haven't seen a fumbling video yet, Mike, have you? This is a good one. Now, lithium ion, this doesn't have any vent line, so we don't have to worry about hooking up the little tube. So put that in place. Bring this back down. I always like to put the negative on last. Negative down there. Let's hook up our trunk lines here. Blue goes in the blue, black goes in the black. There's that. 1, 2, 3. Put our 13 mil back on here. Yeah, it did make it a little easier to remove all that. Those 3, just to get everything out of the way. This is a 13. You certainly make the battery secure. You got clamps. Uh-oh. here. Oh, shoot. It slid right off. God dang it. Yeah, this doesn't work for squat. It just squirts it right out the side. Shoot. I need to put like a block of wood in there or something. That's why they need to make the battery the right length. See, it's just going to come right out. Good old frickin' aftermarket. Never works. Ever. It's dumb. Make the battery the right size. Is this an H6? No. Oh, there's more holes. Ah! Is that thing still on? Shoot. I'm an idiot. Take this thing out. There's 3 holes. Sorry, Antigravity. That's my bad. That's a little Matty move there for you. I was trying to push it this way when you just push it that way. Take this thing out and move it toward the front of the car. And there's more holes here to screw into. Now, if I could see anything. As soon as I got the light, it was already in the gosh darn hole. All right, you moron. This would have taken frickin' 10 seconds if I wasn't so stupid. Ah, batteries. This should be easy. There we go, Maddie. That's not so difficult. Put the negative on. That sucker isn't going anywhere. And we call it a day. Now, never mind. Pretend I didn't say that. You know something else is going to go really awry. The batteries are nice looking, that's for sure. I certainly don't need a frickin' 4-foot extension for that, Dumbo. Let's put the battery bracket back on here. A little safety bracket. How did this go? I won't let this beat me. I will not let this defeat me. Aha! Okay. There's that. And this one. Now the part where we hope that the car actually works. We don't get stranded on the side of the road. All in the name of buying a darn near $1,000 battery because I'm an idiot. I don't need that zip tie. That can just hang nice and loose just like that. I like that better. Okay. So now we need to hook up the Carly and register the device. So let's get set up for that. This thing goes back in here. Like this. We got ourselves a 39-pound weight savings. Okay, so I have a license for this Carly, for the Carly app. And so the Carly app is somewhere in here. Utilities is where I put it. Carly. And then I've got the BMW 3 Series set up already, so I've cheated. I'm not showing you how to do it. Oh, OBD2 is right here. Pull the little cap off. Put the Carly in here. Put Put the car in position 2. Turn that off. Turn the AC off. Take it out of reverse. And current vehicle, 3 Series 2013. Get out of here, Siri. So now, let's see here. This is the part that I don't remember what to do. Customization, live data, health. No, I don't want to unlock hidden features. Codes, mileage, health. Nope, I don't want that. Get out of here. I don't want to check the car. I don't want data. This is the one thing with this thing, I never know what to frickin' do. I just want to program the battery. Oh, let's connect to the car. There we go. All right, so we connect. I don't want to know what's wrong with my car, so don't tell me anything's wrong. I just want to register the battery. I was getting some crazy engine faults the other day. I just erased them all and hope for the best. Okay, ready to start. Health, used car, coding. Let's go all features. Exhaust flap, iDrive, service reset. Here we go. Battery reset. Battery registration. Continue. Register the same battery, register new type of battery. Read battery type and capacity. Battery's been read out successfully. 60 amp hours. Register the battery. Battery's finished successfully. Please turn the ignition off and on again. Off. On. So now, the question is, it's not really an AGM battery. But I think that's what we choose. 60 amp hour AGM. I think that's all we need to do. So we'll just hope and pray now that that's what we got. So that's what you need to do for a BMW. So let's see if the thing starts. Out of gear. That's it. All right, so that's a wrap. Now, yeah, this is rated at a 92 amp hour battery at 850 cold cranking amps. We swapped it with a 60 amp hour, which is the biggest H6 type battery they made, and but 1800 cold cranking amps. So the capacity of the battery, the output of the battery is much greater, but I guess the capacity is not as great. So maybe someone can make a comment below. All I did was I went to the Antigravity site and I checked for battery type, and the H6 is, I believe, the width of the battery, so it's the correct width. But the length of the battery is very, very different. So I don't know. I'll let you know how this thing does. Hopefully I don't end up on the side of the road somewhere. But maybe some of you guys that are experts in batteries can make some comments in the listing below there. Make a comment on the video and kind of help educate us on what's going on whether we got the right thing or not. So anyway, thanks for watching. We saved 39 pounds. Which again, I get you could argue that now we've just messed up the weight distribution. I think we'll be okay. Shave some weight off the back of the car, Got a battery that's a whole heck of a lot lighter, has some features in it that allow me to kind of jump start it if I needed to. I just hope that I didn't open up a can of worms here and create some future problems, but only one way to find out, and that's to try it. So anyway, thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy. It's been a while since I've fumbled through an install. This is a good one. Catch you on the next one.